Na, 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 na. This is how, she's singing the sandwich. This is how we do it. We're a team, peanut butter and jelly. This is how we do it. Rubbing it on herself. I watched for 20 minutes, because I'm not an asshole. That was a free fucking show that was not advertised in the pamphlet. This is how we do it. Fucking sing the whole song, just sing the verse. One verse, or all the choices. This is how we do it. Na, 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 na. She at least got that part, which I was pumped about. Na, 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 na. Girls are respectable when you get fucked up though. Like I've always said this too. Like just girls, you guys have you're not as barbaric as dudes when you drink because you have limits. Every girl in here has one drink. She doesn't do anymore, right? It's just like you usually get phased, referred to as a phase. It fucked up your world for some time. And now you don't mess with it anymore. It's usually you love to talk about it though. You love to talk about the glory days. Like I can't have vodka anymore. Thank you so much. I wish I could. The old, hi, that's the old Kimberly down there. I like to wave to her. The glory days. That's the old me. I just don't trust myself on vodka anymore. If you really want to know what it is, I don't like who I am on vodka. I like to put that version of myself out in public, but you know, like just 10 years ago, I was licking off the floor if I could get to it. Had a problem a little bit. 10 years ago, it was a lot of fun. But me and Vodka, we were very much Marissa members. Remember Cabo and all the those kind of bitch. But she remembers what I did. That was a lot of fun. It's just tough for me to drink in public because every drink has a specific behavior for me. It makes me do different stuff, like tequila makes me horny. It does, it's so bad. Jaeger makes me violent. You put them together and just, look out! I pray for you to be around me. Last summer I had a tequila Jaeger combo. I fucked the guy and stole his boat, so I'll just have a water thing somewhere. Guys think more outside the box though. We have better drunk logic than you ladies do. My best friend on New Year's last year, you guys get fucked up, you make nachos, try to figure it out. I heard 3 drunk girls the night Brad Pitt became single being like, oh, we should go find Brad Pitt. Conspiring to track him down. He's not with Angelina, we know that much, we know he's not there. Use Pokemon Go, we'll find him. He could be dressed as a Pikachu, we don't know. We don't know, do you know, Carly? But guys think outside the box. My best friend on New Year's last year got so hammered at the end of the night, he tried to open the front door to his apartment by pressing his iPhone on the door. Yeah, he drank so much tequila, he thought he came home to the future. That's a lot of booze. And normally I laugh at that type of behavior, but he's Asian, so I was like, that's not totally impossible. If you can fathom, you can do that, Dave. Asians are known to be one ahead of the times, technologically speaking. So when you see an Asian dude try to open a door, like pressing a phone on it, we're all standing behind him like, whoa, is that something we can fucking do now? Can I get the update? What are you trying to tell us? I was sad to come solo on the cruise though. I was going to bring a buddy of mine named Brad Williams. Guys, the best. Do a podcast with him called About Last Night, which you guys should for sure check out. We've had Melissa McCarthy, Dana Carvey, Jason Derulo. Joe's been on a couple of times, so great. I did a cruise recap of the last one, and Brad is a great dude, one of my best friends. He's also a little person, and I don't know if you guys back home have a midget best friend in your life, but if you don't, I highly recommend you fucking get one. It is the greatest. Don't steal one, that's 7 years bad luck. But if you can find yourself in a position to befriend one, you should do it, because it's street cred. People don't fuck with you when you walk around town with a little person. There's this element of curiosity and confusion. They just see it, they're like, what the fuck, where did you get that? How much is that thing? So many questions. I had so many questions. There's a lot about the little people culture I was unfamiliar with. And I think you're like me, it's consistent. When you don't know much about something, you create your own limitations about what's possible. I didn't think they could drive. 2 months into hanging out, we're leaving the comedy club. He's like, hey man, wanna ride? I was like, on your dragon? What the fuck are you talking about, man? It's not gonna be a car with those oars. So I'm having sex over the summer with his fiance at a house party. That was crazy. 8 years of any strong dude friendship. I think it's inevitable. You're gonna catch your buddy in a vulnerable situation. Definitely not something I anticipated on seeing, and also something I wasn't gonna turn away from. You know what I'm saying? I reckon that's a gift when I see it. Never seen a midget fuck before. It was unbelievable. Highly recommend it. Could not look away. It was the crazy. I just fucking made a wish while I was watching. It was the best thing I've ever seen. Watching a midget fuck was insane. It was not on my bucket list, but after I saw it, I went home, wrote it down, and crossed it off my bucket list. I was like, that should have been there. Should have been 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it wasn't. Yeah, Brad and the fiancés made me think more about getting back in the dating game. It's just tough. There's a lot of tood that's been splattered on the last couple of years from country music. That's what I blame it on, with ladies. This movement of entitlement that every female country artist now comes out before they even sing a lick of a verse. They just come out with all this just unnecessary, just and just all this just kidding, right? That don't impress me much. Yeah, Shania Twain is at the forefront of this movement. That song came out and set the bar ridiculously high. Every verse takes the smallest things and blows them up into the biggest obstacles for dudes, making it so tough for us. Every verse just, so you have a car, that don't impress me much. Oh cool, really? That took me a long time to say about 4, bitch. So maybe pump the brakes on all the unnecessary judgment. Just don't make your payments on that Ford Escape. How dare you? It's tough. I'm more of a 90s guy anyway. 90s R&B. Yeah. Fucking New Kids, Seal, SWV. I get the weekend, all that shit. I swear. Dude, I can't listen to the entire All For One I Swear song because I'll start crying. And I'm sure, yeah, everybody has a depressing emotional story attached to that tune. I don't care where you are, it just tugs at the right heartstring. You'll be sitting in traffic just hear, I swear, whoa, Deborah. But I just think about like Joe in 5th grade who kind of had boobs, the one who got away. It sucks, music is moving so fast. I have 5 kids. My future kids are gonna have no clue who some of my favorite bands are, and that sucks, right? Like I'll be driving, my kid to his magic show, right? And I'm gonna force him to be a magician. I think that works out for both of us. And he'll hear on the radio, I swear! And be like, well, Dad, who's this? I'm like, oh, well, Shrek. He was my kid. Shrek, this is actually the song your mom and I made you to. He's like, well, I thought I came from Historic. No, you came because I came, buddy. That's the real story. And because your mommy's a lightweight, Trader Joe's Pinot Grigio is half off, so it's the real story that you can tell your friends. Yeah, I had dreams before stand-up. I love this job. I had dreams before this. I think we all did, right, at one point. I wanted to be in the NBA for a long time. Hey, fuck you guys. That was me opening up. That was me opening up to you, and you laughed in my face, so that was great. My mom is the one who put the kibosh on that. I was 9 years old. She goes, Adam, there are no Jews in the NBA. Good luck with that shit. I was like, that sucks. What a fucking power slam of truth at 9. Hadn't even hit double digits. She's already putting the kibosh on the fantasy. Seemed unfair from my perspective. And then I grow up and become an adult. I'm like, oh, look at that. She was right. There are no Jews in the NBA. That is the harsh reality. But you've never turned on an NBA game and heard a commentator be like, Rosenbaum for 3! Weinstein at the line for 2 free throws. You know how he loves those. That's called a little bit late to the joke. My mom was a sweet lady. She's got bad arthritis. I got her to smoke pot with me to try to help that out. She was a little, she hadn't done it in a while. She had a lot of questions. She's like, this is like the new pot, right? Am I gonna die? And I'm already a little high, and she said in a very concerned mom tone, so I was like, fucking, I don't know now. Jesus, way to put that in my head. I thought I knew where I got this. It was fun. She was a pretty cool high. She just made like 6 different types of casserole, which was dope. One of the casseroles was just wheat thins in a bowl with Cool Whip on it. I was like, fuck yeah, Mom, I like your style. Showed her how to copy and paste at one point. That was a big deal. She didn't know you could do that. A 67-year-old Jewish lady in Seattle didn't know you could copy and paste. That is, she's not an idiot, she's just not tech savvy, and I think there is a difference. But I showed her how to copy and paste, and now she thinks I should work at fucking Google. You understand what I'm saying? Mind blown, she cannot believe it. She's like, does everybody know how to do this? I was like, no, Mom, it's just you and me, so if you keep your mouth shut, that'd be great. I'm trying to make some fucking money off this. She comments on Facebook all the time. Chronic Facebook commenter, because she's that sweet and supportive. We all know people like this. They'd love to give physical hugs to everybody live in the flesh, but they can't, so they do it via the internet with comments and likes and shares. She comments on shit that does not need additional commentary, right? Usually pictures of food, because that's what her friends in their 60s are also posting, because they don't quite know what to use Facebook for either. So they're like, I bet kids forgot what fucking spaghetti looks like, right? So it's a noodle salad Monday through Friday. My mom will comment on every single picture. It'll just pop up, she's like, yum! Great, yeah, pick that one, Mom. You don't have to put it down on the keyboard. Sometimes she just says what the food is. Lasagna! It's not a fucking game show, Mom. You don't have to guess the food. People know what that is. Just... She's starting to fart and not realize it. That sucks. Oh, 67. That's like an 80-year-old plus move. She's 13 years too early on this. Just nothing changes in her world. Just... just goes about her business. I'm not gonna call her out. She's my mom. She made me. The least I can do is take a couple farts to the face. That's good protocol for being a good son. Nothing changes, just... I'm like, Mom, she's like, yeah? Maybe she's got a great poker face and she's trying to test me. Yeah, really? You're really gonna call me after that shit, motherfucker? After I made your lunch for 18 years? Yeah? Things are changing in my life. Be supportive. She's full on grammar right now for my nieces. Twin nieces, 7 years old. Greatest people on planet Earth. I babysit them every time I go home. I took them swimming the last time I was home. They love to swim. I don't know if you've been swimming with twin 7-year-olds. You have to have a lot of patience because every 5 seconds is, Uncle Adam, watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Uncle Adam! Uncle Adam! Uncle Adam! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! Watch this! And then that is followed by them going underwater, swallowing some water, popping back up, and puking up the fucking water that they swallow. And they look at you like they just dunked from the free throw line, and you have to respond accordingly. They're just like, I'm like, okay, that was incredible. You're 7 and you did that shit? Watch this, watch this. Nothing impressive ever follows watch this. Otherwise they would tell you. They know it sucks. They're adorable. Obsessed with Barbies, right? Prized possessions, they always fight with them, they'll throw them up against the wall. They get boo-boos, that's a child injury term. And what do you do to a boo-boo? You kiss it, you make it better, they buy into that. But sometimes the boo-boos pop up in places that you don't know you can get a boo-boo at, right? And you still gotta step up because they're depending on you as to be a hero in that moment. Last time I was home, Barbie got injured, my niece was over crying, just so sad. She's like, go at him, Barbie, there, you gotta kiss the boo-boo and make it better. I'm like, no problem, Brookie, where's it at? She comes over, holds the Barbie in front of my face, spreads Barbie's legs wide open. I swear to God, she's 7, has no idea what she's doing. Points to Barbie's crotch and goes, it's right there. And I was like, oh, fuck. Because I'm in this uncomfortable position of, hey, do I disappoint my niece and not make her favorite toy feel better, right? Or do I eat out a plastic person in front of a 7-year-old? Yeah, kind of the age-old question. I didn't know what to do. I took a deep breath. I was like, you know what, fuck this, Brookie. Uncle Adam to the rescue. Barbie's about to feel a whole lot better, all right? So you might want to go home. This could take between 7 minutes and an hour and a half, right? I don't know what kind of a week Barbie's had. All right, you guys were a lot of fun. My name's Adam Ray. Thank you very much for letting me pop in. Black kids, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,